it tells the story of something that we all have in our living room or in our bedroom or both that we look at every day. And I bet not one of us has ever thought about who invented it or how it sort of came to sort of take over our lives in a way. And I think the way the story sort of interplays the invention of the science with the marketing and commercial aspect of it, I think is very interesting, because obviously you can have the best inventions in the world, but if there's not a marketable way to use them, they're not really doing anyone any good. And I also like the conflict that Sarnoff has with sort of the commercialization versus the sort of public service, and how you balance that and what's realistic, I think is something that affects all of us in the way we use media. And especially now with the internet and this opening up of a whole new type of media, I think it's sort of useful to reflect on sort of what came before, and maybe if we can learn from some of our mistakes, or just sort of how we could sort of apply the lessons that we might have learned. The challenge is to try to make it clear to the audience who they are at any given point in time, while also keeping the changes backstage streamlined, because obviously you don't want to interrupt the flow of the piece with like huge costume changes. So it really involves making a decision about when it's worth sort of like what are you going to get the most bang for your buck